Okay, I'm going to do the first entry into this junk journal um, because I was sorting through some things last night. I have a whole bunch of ephemera packs coming, but I want to get started before they get here. So I grabbed a silver glitter paper, a blue paper. I have a basket of distress inks handy. I have some adhesives. I'm low on adhesive, and my sister and I split an order of adhesive for our crop, but it's all at her house, so I'm not going to have all of that until the end of the month. So while I own a ton of adhesive, I don't have it here. But when I was going through stuff, I found this quote: "Silent, soft, and slow descends the snow." And I thought this was fitting since it was snowing like crazy while I was assembling this book. So I pulled some but I'd also found in there this little sticker that simply says nature that I'm going to put on the front cover of the book. Because why not? So I'm just going to line this up with the vinyl at the bottom down here. So I'll know what the theme of the book is, in case there's any doubt. And I didn't go ahead and cover the inside yet, but that's okay. I'm going to work on the first page. I'm just going to tuck my band inside. And again, I'm not sure what all of this I'm going to use. I do want this little pocket on here somewhere. I don't want to be too minimalist, but I don't want to get like insane either. So I do want a piece of this glitter stock. I do know that that's a must, and I want a piece of the plain, and I want a little piece of this. So I'm going to start with those three things. But we'll get into more distressing as we get further. So I'm going to pull. I'm just going to tear this one. I'm not going to tear it all the way around. I'm just going to do two sides. And I'm just going to go with this Broken China. Broken China Distress Ink. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edge of this as well. Just gently. It'll be a little bit more subtle on here. But it'll also give it a little bit of pop. So that's that. And I do want to cut a piece of the blue paper about the size of this little envelope. It doesn't have to be perfect. That little snippet will fit in there. I'm on the wrong side of my mat. My cutting arm. There. So I can do a little hand journaling front and back on there later on. Test it for fit. Perfect. I have a bunch of these little envelopes in all different colors, so you'll probably be seeing more of these in the future. Alright, so where's my little quote? You know, that's the most important piece of all of it. There it is. I'm going to trim the edge on that a little bit. It's just a vellum sheet, so, and I don't have vellum tape handy. Something else I'm going to have to get together in my kit for this. So I'm going to have to use regular tape or glue dots and then just kind of hide them with some kind of embellishment. So these are going to be the primary elements, and then I'll go around them with something else. I'm going to cut that, and I'm just going to hand trim it. I'm going to just use double-sided tape for the flat elements. And I think before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and take my ink and edge the whole outer edge of the page. I am big on inking the edges of everything, or a lot of things, just to give it dimension. I've always done that. Then I'm going to put it down here, but I don't want to put it in yet. I need a clip. Got one right here. Just hold that flat would help me out. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on now, just so I don't run out of space for it. And I think I'm going to raise, no, I don't. I talk to myself a lot, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the little birdie in there. Let me slip this flower down under. No. I don't even really think I want this sticker. I think I just want those couple of little stamps that I had pointed out. Actually, I'm going to adhere this first. Now, these are raised glue dots, which is fine. I'm just going to put one per corner. That's about the end of those ones. I need to restock my glue dots before my scrapbook retreat also. So now I can see what corners I need to cover. Put this little Paris sticker. I'm going to cover up this one. I'm going to put my little birdie in here. These ones are supposed to feed out the bottom, but clearly it's not. Okay. I'll still be able to get into that envelope with the little birdie sitting here, so that's good. And I do want to use this little sticker also. I'm going to layer it right here with the other stamp. So I would like to cover these. I think my cute little deer are too large for this application. Yep. Because I don't really want to cut her down. She's too cute. But I do have these vellum stickers that I could put over a couple of them. I don't really want this getting too overly cluttered. That's one thing I do want to avoid, if possible. God. I don't want it like structured and regimented, but I don't want it cluttered and crappy. I don't like these things, but I do like the actual like snowflake looking ones. So I'm just gonna put maybe 2 of them on here just for a little more texture. These I might need to shore up the adhesive a little bit, but I'm gonna kind of glance at these words. I think I like the word glow because snow does in fact glow. And I like the word imagine. So I think I'm just going to put a couple little blingy dots because if you know me, and you don't yet in this regard, I absolutely love my blingy dots. It's actually somewhat of a miracle I didn't put a flower on here at all. And yeah, I have these little tiny silver dots handy, so, or white, clear silver. So I'm just going to use a couple of them. And I will come back in and fill that in, I promise. A couple thoughts on my love-hate relationship with winter, which I am so glad we are moving out of. You are also going to find, when it comes to my personal aesthetic, I am a very big believer in the, rule of 3. So you're going to see me a lot of the time using 3 dots, 3 flowers, 3 whatever. Like this little grouping is going to end up with 3 snowflakes. This ended up with 3, counting the bird, and 3 here. That's just my preference. So that is it. One little page down. Hopefully you like it. I'm going to try and have more of my supplies pared down going forward and try and tighten up the time frame on these. But page number 1 in the book. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for the next page.